Welcome back, everyone. We're going to go ahead and talk about Pocho's picks for this episode. So we'll go ahead and get started with doing the Pocho's picks recap for the week of March 11th. So we had actually done the video then, but there was a little bit of some technical difficulties we came across. So that's why we never uploaded the video. But in that week, we did the Pocho's picks on the Champions League games. And the game I had selected was Inter Milan versus Atletico Madrid.
Did you win?
I Thanks, appreciate that. Well, technically, I did. I chose Inter Milan winning against Atletico Madrid in that second leg of the quarterfinals, and boy, was I wrong. Atletico Madrid seemed to just want the game much more. They out hustled Inter Milan. They made them panic, and again, they just played with more heart. They wanted the game. Like, they showed more passion. And ultimately, that led to Inter Milan's downfall. They had gone in with a 1-0 lead, and then Atletico scored. It was 1-0 in this game, and ended up scoring. I believe the final score was 2-1 in the second leg, and then going to PKs, and then afterwards. I mean, the history books were written. Inter Milan ended up Atletico Madrid ended up beating Inter Milan in PKs, and essentially I called this game wrong. I don't think PK should count, but everyone else here has.
It counts. Lautaro Martinez sent that ball to the moon.
Hey, but apparently it was rigged because that ball bounced up right before he kicked it.
Facts.
So
that's some AI stuff right there, Josh.
Yeah, it could be.
So I called this game wrong. So it was my first loss of the season. I stand at 2-1, but I'm looking forward to getting back on the right track for the week of Monday, March 18th. So I'll go ahead and make my Pocho picks for this week. We're going to be doing NBA, and the game I selected was the Lakers versus the Hawks. They play in a couple of days from now, so on Monday, March 18th. I'm going to be playing at Crypto.com Arena, and this is going to be the third meeting between both teams. So the first meeting, it went the Lakers' way. The second meeting went the Hawks' way, and this is actually the third meeting between them. And my prediction is that Atlanta will not be able to handle AD. If we just look at their starting lineup, or at least their centers and their forwards, they got Clint Capella, Vic Krejci, and Jalen Johnson. My takeaway here is that they're going to really have to get AD involved. And this is assuming he plays, because I know he left today's game against the Warriors with an eye contusion. So I'm hoping he does play against the Hawks on Monday. Assuming he plays, I do think he'll get maybe 40, 42 minutes in the game, and he'll dominate. Like, there really will be like no stopping him. And I also can't miss the fact that the Hawks are going to be without Trae Young. That's really going to hurt them. Although they have DeJounte Murray, who they acquired in the trade earlier this year, they don't have Trae Young, who I believe is the star of the team. So without Trae Young, without them being able to manage AD in the paint, I think AD is going to have a monster game, again, assuming he plays. And also, as far as the Hawks are concerned, I feel like it's a lost cause. It's a lost season for them. Like, they should just honestly pack their bags and head to Cabo and start getting ready for the next NBA season, because they're currently sitting 10th in the Eastern Conference, and realistically, even if they make the play-in tournament, they're going to end up having to play against the Celtics and be a one and done playoff series with them. So I don't see much hope there. The Lakers lost today against the Warriors, so I really see them having to get back on track. They're 36-32. And I'm going to take the Lakers in this game for my Pocho's picks, and hopefully get back on the right track at 3-1. But we'll see. Anything can happen, and I'm going to go with the Lakers against the Hawks. That's going to be my Pocho's picks. I'll go ahead and shoot it over to you, Josh. You can go ahead and.
Sorry, yeah. I mean, also we can see each other, but I know you probably saw me laughing, and I just, because when you said, the Hawks got to basically pack up their bags and dip out of Cabo, I just was reminded of that one meme with Shaq and the Guangdong Tigers. Just kind of pack their shit up and just go to fucking China, because they ain't doing shit here. But yeah, going off of my pick, it was like Leko said, it was Champions League. it was Dortmund versus PSV. I had Dortmund winning. I'm not remember if I said 2-1 or 3-1 for the score. I think it was 3-1. So I was wrong, but Dortmund won 2-0. I was pretty confident in that pick. It was going to be a good game because they tied the first time, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's Dortmund. They have a really good team. PSV has a good team too, but I think PSV is just not there yet to be a competitive team when it comes to Champions League and just reaching even like the quarters. I don't think they have what it takes yet. So that's why I was pretty confident in going with Dortmund. They have a really good team. They have a young team. They produce top players. I think one of their best players right now is going to be. Also, help me out if I pronounce his name wrong, but it's Malin. So I think he's the star. Obviously, they have Royce, but yeah, I was pretty confident in that pick. So now I'm 2-1 when it comes to the Pocho's picks. For my upcoming pick, I am doing, and this is in regards to NBA, of course, I'm going to be doing the Golden State Warriors versus the Knicks. And this is also a Monday game. So, yeah, I heard oof from Danny. Yeah.
Interesting.
Knicks are fourth place, Eastern Conference. Golden State Warriors are ninth place in the Western Conference. This is March 16th, and they actually beat the Lakers today. I think it was 120, 128, or 121, 128, but Warriors ended up winning. When it comes to the injury reports, as of right now, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I'm seeing, Golden State doesn't have any injuries.
Steph Curry came back today, so yeah, that was good news for them.
Yeah. So exactly. So when it comes to the Knicks, they have, I would say, one injury because one of their center, Mitchell Robinson, but I don't know.
Jalen Brunson still injured?
No.
No,
it's
okay.
only Julius Randle, power
Okay.
forward. Yeah, he's still out. He's not. I don't think he's gonna be back in time. But yeah, I mean, it's the Warriors. Putting us. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Fucking Warriors. They're gonna fucking win it. I think Steph Curry's gonna put out a masterclass. And yeah, I'm gonna be 3-1 next week. So we'll be all right. I'm gonna go over to Carlos.
All right. For my Pocho speak of the week, it was including the Champions League. I chose Arsenal beating FC Porto, and I made a funny prediction about that. I told my friends here I said they're gonna win 2-1. They're gonna score the first goal in the first half. They're gonna win by penalty, 2-1, right? Which that was fucking wrong. It was one of the kind of like most boring matches I've ever seen from Champions League from this season, and I was so pumped. I woke up in the morning, so pumped. I ordered Popeyes, trying to watch. I was ordering it, then I got it. Looking forward to the fight. Looking forward
You got it
for the game, and it was kind of boring. I'm just like, man, like I saw the first half. I'm like, you know what? I watched Netflix a little bit.
Okay.
I watched Netflix a little bit. I want to see what's the score. And I saw the score, same thing. I'm just like, man, like, come on, do something, man. Then I went for a walk to walk down my food, and I came back. It's like, oh, they're going to penalties. I'm just like, no way. They cannot beat a 40-year-old man that he looked like prime Sergio Ramos out there. Next, then I did a note to self. I'm not picking Arsenal, even though they're my dark horse for the team to avoid. But yeah, so I'm 2-1 in my record, and next week I'm gonna go 3-1. And now my Pocho's pick for the NBA, I'm picking the Los Angeles Lakers over the Atlanta Hawks.
Go Lakers.
Yes, even though we just lost today, well, we could have won, but AD was injured with the eye injury, and
no excuses.
Yeah, no excuses. No excuses. No Lakers in 5.
It was the fuck.
What's up?
I said it was the clock. That's why they lost.
Yeah, it was the clock. Everybody was cold. I see Steph Curry moving around, and I see LeBron James just standing around saying, "Oh, I'm old for this shit." We can see that, and we gotta win this game, bro, because I really do not want to go against a hard team. I think it's who is it? The Dallas Mavericks, I believe. If the NCAA tournament wasn't today, and I don't want to go against them. It's a lower. Yeah, I just chose the Lakers over like Atlanta Hawks. They're gonna win. LeBron James is gonna score at least 30 points. Hopefully AD will come back because if AD does not return, I'm gonna be really upset. And yeah, so hopefully I get that 3-1. Hopefully.
Is it my turn?
Now I'm gonna pass it on to Danny.
Oh, you guys are saving the best for last.
We're doing
Saving the
pop.
best
Sure,
for
buddy.
last.
Sure, buddy.
Love it.
Yeah, totally.
As my Pocho's pick, for that week was Champions League on Tuesday, March 14th. It was Barcelona versus Napoli. Barcelona won 3-1, which is interesting because the last time Barca played Napoli in the Champions League, I believe it was round of 16 as well, or quarterfinals, I can be wrong. They beat Napoli 3-1 too, back in COVID times. So, interesting take. But yeah, overall, Barcelona dominated. Obviously, that one goal was just a fluke. Barcelona has their, little tweaks when it comes to their defense. They need to improve in that. Xavi needs to improve when we're up in the lead, not just become lazy, because that's how Barca is throughout their games. They are up winning and they just become lazy and errors just start. But I got to give credit where credit is due. The 17-year-old Kubarsi was outstanding. He was strong. How I said earlier, he was confident in the build-up. He stopped one of the top-class strikers in the world, and Victor Osimhen. Just a great game by Barcelona. Now we need that momentum. So, again, 3-0, baby. Undefeated. It's great to say that. Undefeated. 3-0. I'm doing NBA for my Pocho's picks. I am doing the Boston Celtics versus the Detroit Pistons to get that 4-0, baby. Boston's the best team in the NBA right now. Detroit is the worst team in the NBA. Carlos, I know you said the Detroit beat the Celtics, but I'm seeing right here that the Celtics beat them in overtime, 128-122. Back
In overtime.
a dub, my guy.
And
Anyways.
overtime, they're the worst team in the NBA. Looking like a JV team out there, bro.
Anyways, I was rudely interrupted by a guy that's 2-1.
No.
Their last 5 games, they won 3, lost 2. And Detroit, they've won 4, lost 1. Detroit has lost twice and won 3. So it's an easy game for the Boston Celtics. You have the best player in the league right now in Jason Tatum. You got them Jaylen Brown. You got them boys playing TD Garden, home field advantage. Easy dub. I don't even need to explain their stats or anything. That's just an obvious win for the Boston Celtics. So I'll go 4-0, only undefeated in Pocho's picks. Feels amazing to say that. So that is my Pocho's picks for NBA. All I have to say, fuck Madrid, fuck the Cowboys, Visca Barça y Visca Catalunya. Danny out.
Do you want to shut it out, Leiko? I will let Danny sit in like awkward silence for the rest of this little bit that we're gonna do. But you want to just kind of
y'all are just haters.
Anything else you want to say, Leiko? So this is your
Just go ahead and click the mute button on him if you can.
Hey, no, I'll hit it. So he's muted.
Okay. Well, I mean, in all honesty, like we appreciate everyone for tuning in and for listening. We're really grateful and appreciate the support we've had so far on the channel and on different streaming services that we're also using. So thanks again. Our goal again is to keep providing you guys up-to-date content relating to sports, and we hope you tune in next week for our next episodes of Pocho Sports. Pocho's out. Thank you.